Shout out to all the women who is in relationships and you want to keep your relationship together. Shout out to you women who wants to create a family. You know, like a man, a woman, and a child. A lot of times we talk about mental health because there is a mental health as damn it, it's a word I was just trying to use. But a lot of us we suffer with mental health. Not all, not all, not all. Well, hell, we all have a mental health problem, but like mental health challenges and some that we is suffering from. That's not all, not all, not all. Or then again, we just got some crazy bitches out here in the doggone street. We have a woman who has visited a children's hospital multiple times to plan a attempted kidnap of a child that's not hers. Listen to this story.
We're going to get to Jeff and your Easter forecast in just a minute, but we're starting with new information about this woman who's been arrested after police say she tried to snatch a child from a local hospital.
As bad as we don't really like churn like that right now, when do we start getting into the habit of stealing churn?
And Hillary first brought you this one last night, and he continues to track her alleged plan to kidnap that child before it all unraveled.
We are learning new details about the elaborate plan Baton Rouge police say Dinesty Selmon put together that led up to her arrest for attempted kidnapping at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. They say she carried it out for nearly 2 weeks, starting back on February 19th. Police say that's when she was seen on camera wearing a parent caregiver badge in the surgery wing of the hospital.
That beautiful baby. Look at that. Damn it, the face of this baby. It don't seem like nothing wrong.
That area is restricted to parents or caregivers, and police say Selmon was neither one of those. 2 nights later, police say Selmon rang the doorbell to the pediatric ICU after visiting hours. Documents show the staff said they didn't recognize her and told her visiting hours were over. Minutes later, they say she snuck in behind a parent and was seen walking past patients' rooms, looking inside, and was then escorted out. The night of February 22nd, they say she rang that doorbell again, and the same staff member then granted her access and recognized her. That staff member, we are told, asked her who she was there to see. The document shows she said her nephew, but couldn't provide a room number or name, and was seen pretending to make a call while walking off and leaving. On February 29th, arrest documents say Selmon and her boyfriend went to the room of a 9-month-old patient whom they say she didn't know, but told her boyfriend that the patient was her child named Lennox Morgan.
That baby done been to the hospital on the 19th, 21, 22, and 29th. She must stay like close to the hospital or something. This shit got to be in walking distance, baby, because if you just waking up and we finna run on up here to the hospital and just look around and try to get in and grab a baby or something, there's something really going on with this baby.
Making him believe the child was his.
Stop. Bag it up. That's why I started right there. On February the 29th, she told the boyfriend that she was the mother of a 9-month-old. Did y'all hear that? She told the boyfriend she was the mother of a 9-month-old baby.
No, but told her boyfriend that the patient was her child named Lennox Morgan, making him believe the child was his.
Making him believe the child was his. Does that make any sense? She told him on the 29th, I got a baby. And told the boyfriend that she was the mother of the... We was in a relationship. So obviously they have been in a relationship at least over a year, right? She told the boyfriend that he was the father, that it's his baby of a 9-month-old. Did he notice you pregnant or not? Or did you just say it and he just went with it?
Making him believe the child was his. The documents go on to say...
Why would he believe that the child is his? He would have had to see her pregnant, right? He just wouldn't be like, oh my God, you have a 9-month-old baby? Oh, I bam, so that's my baby. Got it.
that the child's actual biological parents did not know Selmon or her boyfriend, and that neither one of them were authorized visitors. We have much more about the details that are still coming out about this bizarre story and the steps police say the boyfriend took when he found out the fake name police say Selmon gave him. Scotty.
Oh, she gave Buddy a fake name. Hold on. I got the next one.
Live from Louisiana's
Baby
News
wild,
Channel,
boy.
9 News at 10 starts now.
Yeah, he dropped dime on that baby.
Good evening to you, friends. I'm Greg Merritt with my partner Elizabeth Vowell has the night off. We're going to start with some breaking news tonight that you've gotten on your phone about that possible kidnapping, at least an attempt, at the Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. Police detectives tell us a web of lies is unraveling. They say a woman devised a plan to fool her boyfriend and then kidnap a baby straight from the hospital. Dion Guillory's been looking into this case, and it has a lot of moving parts. He's here to try and unpack some of this for us tonight. Dion.
You said that he was helping her turn state on him?
Yeah, Greg, just in the last 2 hours, Dinesty Selmon was booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. Police say she cased Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital for weeks and came up with an elaborate story telling her boyfriend she had their baby. But police say the boyfriend told them the story was more fiction than fact.
So just out of the blue, she became crazy?
Handcuffed and silent, police walked Dinesty Selmon to a police car just moments after her arrest. The 21-year-old is accused of attempting to kidnap a
She 21, okay.
baby from the ICU at Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. Police say she cased the building for weeks and in that time somehow got a hold of an access card. Investigators say that card allowed her to gain access to several parts of the hospital and eventually to a room with a child whose parents didn't live in the Baton Rouge area.
It is like this a Lifetime movie right here.
She may have sought that was a perfect opportunity to go in and act like this child was hers.
Police say Selmon learned the child's medical history by reading the baby's charts. They say she then lied and told her boyfriend of less than a year that she had a baby while traveling out of town and that the infant needed treatment in Baton Rouge.
She has a boyfriend who they've been in a relationship for less than a year. Wait, what? But she been traveling though.
Had a baby while traveling out of town and that the infant needed treatment in Baton Rouge.
She had a baby while traveling out of town. So again, it goes back to, so did he knew that she was pregnant? Oh, she really loved that man.
She even took the young man to the hospital to visit with several doctors in hopes to schedule false or fictitious, what you call medical appointments for the child.
Police said
She went to the doctor to set up medical appointments and took him to the hospital to prove that I have a baby and the baby have needs and stuff like that right there, and this your baby. What?
the boyfriend became suspicious when the name on the hospital door didn't match the name police say Selmon gave him.
He became suspicious only when he saw the fake name that was on the door. That's the only time he became suspicious?
That's when they say he told a family friend who was a traveling nurse.
She apparently picked up on that the apparent girlfriend that he was dating had provided him with some false information and created a fictitious story about a child that absolutely was not his or hers, and that she probably not had even given birth to a child.
You needed your friend of the family who was a travel nurse to dig deep before you just came to the conclusion that this bitch lying? Hold on, Shawty. We have not been in a relationship a year, and you telling me that you had done got pregnant, and while you was traveling, you produced a child. But we boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know anything about this doggone child. I didn't see the baby bumps or nothing like that right there. Like, we have not talked about having a child at all. But you gonna take me to the hospital and tell me that you had a baby, and it's my baby? I don't need nobody else to tell me that something wrong with this crazy bitch.
That's when the hospital realized there had been a security breach. Police say Selmon and the boyfriend went back to the hospital with his family where they were greeted by security. She was asked for her ID. They say they took her access card and then they left. More than 2 weeks later, she was arrested in Shreveport. The hospital telling us this: "We value the trust the community has placed in us to care for children across the state, and the safety of our patients is one of our highest priorities. We are grateful to local law enforcement for their support in this case."
It do sound like Immaculate Conception, don't it? What do you mean? And listen, they just told us that he went back up there with his family.
More than 2 weeks later, she was arrested in Shreveport, back to the hospital with his family where they were greeted.
Right there.
And that she probably not had even given birth to a child.
That's when the hospital realized there had been a security breach. Police say Selmon and the boyfriend went back to the hospital with his family where they...
With his family. It bitch done talk you into that she got a 9-month-old baby that she had. I want y'all to just think about it. They have not been in the relationship for a year yet. She taken to the hospital and said that she have a 9-month-old baby and the baby is his. It wasn't until he saw the fake name that he noticed that it was a issue. He spoke to the family friend who is a traveling nurse, so I guess she can do some investigation and, you know, let them know that this is some BS. Y'all ain't been together. I want y'all to really, I don't think that we be hearing this shit. Y'all ain't been together a year. Let me take you to the hospital and show you this 9-month-old baby that's yours. Okay. Let me call my family and get my family up here. So in my mind, he was a young dude too, and he probably just did not do the math. Hell, he couldn't have done the math if you took time out of your family's life to bring your family up to the damn hospital. You know what I'm saying? Just to, ooh, y'all come see my 9-month-old baby. The bitch went on, she went traveling. She traveled. And say that she gave birth in Louisiana and shit. New Orleans or something like that right there. Because the baby needs some medical care. What?
They were greeted by security. She was asked for her ID. They say they took her access card and then they left. More than 2 weeks later, she was arrested in Shreveport. The hospital telling us this: "We value the trust the community has placed in us to care for children across the state, and the safety of our patients is one of our highest priorities. We are grateful to local law enforcement for their support in this case."
She say, Willie, you can't make this shit up. He dumb and she dumb and crazy. For real though. Look, I need to reach out to a traveling nurse. We in a we go together. We like boyfriend and girlfriend, like together. She traveled and had a baby. We ain't been together a year, but you finna show me a 9-month-old baby? That's mine? It's a difference that she was showing him a 9-month-old baby that is hers. I can't really give you the benefit of the doubt if we've been together for less than a year. Like, I don't understand it. But shout out to them for not posting his picture up and just posting her. This should say innocent till proven guilty. That baby 21. So in my mind, they was going through some type of disturbing things, or maybe she has been accused of like cheating, and maybe he wanted to separate and divide. Maybe he wanted to separate from that baby. And she was like, no, I got to give you a baby because I do truly believe in my heart that a baby will help you stay or make you stay with me. And ladies, I don't know how many times men have actually told y'all, and women have actually told y'all, having a baby don't keep no damn man. I don't even know why you all still have that in your mind. But then again, you all be thinking, well, I'm different than other girls. I'm different than other women. If he have a baby from me, he is not gonna leave me and this baby. And that's how a whole bunch of y'all get left. You and that little ugly baby out here in these streets. Well, shout this beautiful baby out for trying. It is like she tried something. excuse me, that baby took forth maximum effort to put in the work to keep going around there to the hospital to try to make this thing work out. I just don't understand how she believed that he would believe that she was pregnant and produced a child, and the child is 9 months, and then he was going to believe that the 9-month-old baby is his, and y'all ain't been together a year yet. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold